Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three Society recruits that were here last week or this week, whatever week it is. At the bottom left, we have Bryce playing Shari as our champion.
Not killing people is hard.
Desna. It is, but rewarding. In the bottom middle, we have Femur, Isoki Wizard, played by Char.
Death isn't really the end, if you think about it.
And in the bottom right, we have Will playing Njori, the Dwarven Bard.
Yeah, I'm here too.
All right. So, where we left off, our group of intrepid agents managed to track down the Beacon of the North, which had been stolen from Skelg the Ripper's house, which he himself had stolen from a funeral ship. And you have managed to knock out the guy who stole it, one Begnir Halderson. Bengair Halderson. And I believe you were intending to take him and the lantern away from the warehouse that you found them at. So
we're heading back to the Society, the Grand Lodge.
Going to the Grand Lodge with him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So that is... So you're tying Bengair up. You're bringing the lantern. Are you also bringing the dragon piece or just the lantern itself?
How heavy is the dragon piece? We do have a cart we can put things into, but I don't know if we can get it down reasonably well with the three of us.
You have Mage Hand, right? So yeah, if Femur uses Mage Hand to kind of undo the chains, it'll kind of drop. Shari can catch it. Shari can catch it. Who's Shari? Shari is the character from
Black Panther.
Shari catches it. And Shari's able to carry that. You've got one of you can carry. Yes, you have three people. You have three things that you can carry. You can carry all three.
All right.
Okay, so you guys return to the Grand Lodge.
Hey, look, there's a chest. Oh, there's no chest.
No more chest. I don't know if you guys are specifically going to this room. I'm just putting you on this map for now.
Just looking for a place to stow him so we can have a conversation that's not in the middle of town.
Okay. Well,
private conversation.
Not having any better spot, you decide to take him back to the meeting room that you know is unoccupied at the moment. And you bring the unconscious body of... You stowed him in a barrel so that you could get him onto the carriage without any notice. And why is... Sorry, his name is all like messed up. It's showing like Elite Humanoid 77. That sounds very ominous.
Oh, that does sound dangerous. He's upgraded. And there's 76 more of them at least.
Okay, I don't know. It messed up his token name, but you guys can't see his token name anyway, so whatever.
That's true. That's fine.
Okay, you bring him back to the lodge, basically. You've got the lantern, you've set it up on the table, and yeah. He's still unconscious, but...
If somebody wants to go and try and wake him up while he does, I'm just going to spend a minute attaching a silencer to the front of my pistol again. Right in front of him.
All right. Who's awakening him?
Wake up. Pulls on... Femur reaches up and pulls on his face a bit.
Just like grabs his ears.
Have you tied him up? Is that...
He's tied up.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, Femur, you managed to wake him up. I believe he's wounded, right? And he's, like, wounded 3. So he's pretty badly hurt. He's like starts to struggle, but you've tied him to the chair, and he's just trying to wiggle his way out. What?
Really not a good idea.
What's the meaning of this?
Look, I understand. I understand that a bunch of things happened out on the high seas. Some people died, and I'm very sorry about that. Some things were taken. Pretty sorry about that too. But then you come in and you start kidnapping people and holding them hostage and taking their things and using weird artifacts that I'm not even sure you understand. Because I sure as hell don't. Femur might. They're smart.
Femur knows.
Femur knows. So I guess I'm wondering if we want to keep you around for any reason, or if we should just be done with you. Because we went through a lot of effort to keep you alive. So I'm hoping you're going to make it worth my while.
Let me... one sec. What does he actually say in response to that? If you're gonna kill me, just be done with it. I don't owe you anything.
Never said you did. It's ain't about killing or nothing. In fact, really, it sounds like you owed something. Isn't that right? You broke into somebody's house, took all of the stuff that he originally took from your father?
So you know then. You know about that scum. Skelg the Ripper.
I'm well aware.
Skelg.
And
good.
We're going to have words with him at some point, I'm sure. But for the time being, you did mess with a Pathfinder. That might have been a mistake.
So you're Pathfinders, huh?
I also think we can do right, can't we? Like I said, you got robbed. Some terrible things happened to you. And again, I'm very sorry. But we look after our own. And for better or for worse, this one is one of our own. So why don't we find a way to make this equitable for you? You help us make sure that he ain't dying no more. And we can let bygones be bygones.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Even if I wanted to.
Well, why's that?
He, assuming that you've got the lantern just sitting on the table, he, motions with his head towards the lantern. Think I've gotten any idea how it works? It's an old family heirloom, but they never taught me how to use it.
That's always concerning, ain't it? Being handed something and not told what it does. I mean, did you ever see your parents use it for any other reason?
Well, sorry, heirloom wasn't quite the right word. Heirloom wasn't quite the right word. He clarifies. My family's methods go way back. All I know is that these lights are supposed to protect the ships of the dead. As they... the pyre ships, I mean. My father was meant to burn on the sea, not... whatever that man left him to do.
What do you mean left him to do? My understanding was that Skelg would have left him dead. Do you think that your father was left alive?
No, it was my father's funeral ship. My father was already dead. He was supposed to be burned.
My mistake.
Him, his servants, his wife, the whole lot.
Is still living life, that's right. So really you're just upset because your father's funeral was interrupted and his things were taken instead of sunk to the bottom of the sea? Is that correct?
He spits onto the carpet. That's about the sum of it, yes.
No disrespect, of course. I'm just making sure I understand your traditions proper.
Well, until my father has vengeance, I assume he is just a husk on the sea. That's why I need that Skelg to die for what he did. Die in the most humiliating way possible. Sick, bedridden, and alone. Not the honorable death of a warrior.
Char, you got any questions to ask? Or you, Femur?
I'm just trying to piece together why the wife and servants also need to die with him.
It's tradition. You take with you what's yours into the afterlife.
Now I think I really understand why Skelg was saying that the wife was more than happy to take that ship and leave.
It's not her choice to make.
Well, it sure sounded like it was. And I think we're done with you. You can stop talking now. So, Femur, do you happen to know how we can break such a curse? Since I don't think this gentleman is going to be of any help.
Femur skitters up onto the table.
Femur goes and looks at the lantern. Then looks at Bengir. That's who we have, right? Bengir?
Yes, Bengir. Bengir. I haven't spelled his name, but it is Bengeirr. Haldirson. Bengir.
Spelling that was very interesting.
Yes, I was nowhere close to that. Okay.
Femur looks over at him, looks back, and kind of mumbles, Stupid man doesn't know how lantern works. Femur knows. And kind of starts, like, not fiddling with it, but kind of, like, tapping on it. And thinking, like, about curses. How do you break curses?
That would be either occultism or religion.
Ooh, my occultism is pretty good. Alright. Oh, and does this count as a new session for new hero points?
Oh, actually, yes. This does count as a new session for a new hero point.
Okay, good to know.
Hey.
This is pretty good anyway. It's a 22 on occultism.
Okay, so you think about it, tapping the lantern repeatedly. Bengir is just grumbling to himself in his chair while you do so, and curses are all about connections, and Skelg is connected to the lantern. The lantern is connecting him to some cold place. The lantern connects to the tapestry. The tapestry connects to a ship. Somewhere in here, there's an important connection that needs to be fixed or changed in some way to break this curse. He's got a portal to somewhere inside him, and it's a matter of figuring out how to either make there not be that portal anymore, which would involve doing something with the lamp that you don't know how to do, or making it so that the place at the other side of the portal isn't so cold.
Was that work? What are you thinking, Femur?
can't just outright like read runes. Like I've read them as like a matter of knowing like this makes a portal. Rather, like that's kind of what you can gather from runes. It's like, oh, this is a portal, or makes.
Yeah, the magic runes are like spell components, and you can kind of piece together some clues about how they function. But it's not something you can just like read out. They're more like numbers, kind of. They're pieces of an arcane mathematical equation that they don't tell a story per se.
Takes out a piece of paper. Femur has a writing kit and starts doodling full circles with arrows on them, pointing out. One has like what looks like sparkles flying out of it, just like shoddily drawn snowflakes, and then the ship, and there's like arrows pointing everywhere. It's not like the best diagram, but Femur thinks it's really good. And Femur just starts pointing to different spots and being like, connection, portal, man has portal, we cut portal. And then looks very happy with their explanation and smiles. Cut portal.
Njori's poking at it himself from when Femur poked him in the first place. That's now portal.
Cold portal.
I mean, I'm not cold no more, so there's no portal in me. I don't, right?
No,
Is that what you're saying? There's
No. Yes,
No?
yes.
Yes? No?
You're not cursed. No curse.
Right.
He cursed.
So he's got a cold portal in him.
Yes.
That's what's making him. Oh, geez. So he's literally got like cold flowing out of him. Really is like it's, Well, that's got to be real uncomfortable then.
Yes, Femur don't know how to fix.
By this point, Njori's also clambered up on top of the table and is walking around, kind of looking down as Femur's been drawing out this diagram. Okay. I have no idea what this really means. But somehow this lantern made a cold portal inside of Skellig, and now we got to get it out of him.
Yes, or turn off.
Or turn it off. We can turn it off somehow.
Maybe.
How do we do that?
Well, I think he said, no, this is basically for their funeral ships, right? So maybe that the ship that it links to through that tapestry is the ship it's for, and we need to go in there to break it. Maybe by setting it on fire after it didn't get properly disposed, or the funeral ritual wasn't completed properly.
Oh, yes. If we can make the other side of the portal hot. Very good. Warm.
Well, sounds like... Are there any Pathfinders up and about? There've got to be like guard quarters or not guard quarters, some sort of chamber we can shove him into for a little while till we figure out what to do with him. I'm talking about what's his name, Bengir.
I mean, there's all sorts, like there's always Pathfinders coming in and out of the Grand Lodge. It's a huge complex, and there's just lots of people constantly.
I guess my concern is more, if we're going to leave him here for a few days, I want to make sure that he's not just given the free run of the place, while at the same time doesn't necessarily need to be tied up the whole time. So prison would work, but I don't know if we have any personal prisons here. That might be a little weird for us.
You can give me a society check.
I sure could. Let me see how well that goes. That's going to be under skills. That's a 13.
13. Okay.
Wow. Real good intelligence right there.
I didn't grab that one piece of paper. Let me check something. You do know some names around the society, some of which might be willing to help you out. Here it is. Let me see if I can open it. It's like the one page of the PDF I didn't print.
Of course.
There's this lady that you met once. She works in the Pathfinder's Dark Archives. Her name is Zarta Dralni. If there's anybody who wouldn't mind holding on to him for a while and keeping him quiet, it's her.
Now, when you say keeping him quiet, is this a femur sort of keeping it quiet, or just a regular sort of keeping it quiet?
Oh, like silent spell.
Like when I say it like that, I mean, should I be worried at all, or is it just okay to put him in there and call it good? And that sounds like it's more the latter.
You can be mildly worried, but
okay,
like she's not the most. Yeah, she's a little sus.
It's not that I expect Femur to be experimented on live subjects. It's more like, I've seen Femur get up to stuff and then turn and walk away because I just don't even know what it is and don't want to deal with it. So I let them do their thing. And in this case, I'd prefer not to have to worry about that. So I think we're going to go find Zarta. And if she can keep an eye on this gentleman for us for a minute, then we'll take a look at the tapestry, I suppose. Unless y'all got a good idea.
Well, we probably better get some. This rate, we probably better get some rest too.
Oh, the adrenaline was getting me going there, but you're right. It's kind of getting late, huh?
Yeah, I think we should. We should definitely rest, and then we can take it on first thing in the morning. And then hopefully, once we've gotten him back up, then the society can decide what to do with him. After all, he did attack up. After all, regardless of rituals and treating your own mother like property and being a general asshole, he did genuinely attack a member and keep him hostage and stuff. So he definitely needs to. There's definitely a case to be made against him made for him being put in prison.
Oh, you get me. You misunderstand. That woman, my father's wife, is not my mother.
That also kind of explains a few things, huh?
Oh, good. You're not heartless enough to treat your own mother like property, just some other random woman.
Well, if she were my mother, it would be the same. If father wished for her to go with him to the afterlife.
Stop talking before I break your jaw.
he stops talking at that and pouts.
Appreciate it.
Well, if you do you guys want to go say hi to Zarta? It's late, but you know she's awake. We'll put it that way.
I mean, I'm happy to drop him off, make some small talk, but it is getting late, so we'll make a little small talk.
Yeah, it's probably after midnight.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way over to the her room, which is near the Dark Archives, and you knock on the door, and it takes a moment, but I'm coming. You hear from the other side as a moment later the door opens, revealing this woman. She's got a long neck, long black hair, heavy black eyeshadow, deep purple lipstick on, even though it's the middle of the night, and she's clearly not intending to see anyone. She's ready at all times. She's got one dangling silver earring with some kind of purple jewel embedded in it. And she's wearing kind of a long, flowing purple nightgown. Oh, Njori. It's you.
Well, how you doing there,
Hello.
Zarda? Always nice to see you.
I'm doing splendid. What brings you here at this time of night? I heard you were on a little mission.
We were, and we came back with some, we'll call it a complication, but I was hoping you might be willing to keep an eye on a charge of ours for a night or so, maybe two.
A charge? I
Nora will
see.
gesture over his shoulder where I assume that Shari would be holding the pouting, what's his name? Keep forgetting it. Benegir.
Bengar.
Yeah.
She leans out and kind of smirks. Oh yes, I can keep this specimen busy for hours. But Njori, and she places a finger on your lips before you start talking at all. If I were to do this, I need a little favor in return.
I'm happy to do a favor for you. All sorts of favors. We are on a bit of a time crunch. Is this something we can get done quick, or can it wait?
I certainly hope so. There's no rush, but it's, shall we say, I've heard through the grapevine about this little task that you're working. It involves a lovely man by the name of Skeld, yes?
Sure does. Loveling's a term for him, but it does.
Well, this barbarian man, she'll kind of actually, can I speak to you in private, perhaps?
Yeah, I suppose. And
All right.
let me just up and make himself look all nice.
We'll be
stepping in.
right back, she says to the two of you out in the hall, and brings Njori into her chamber and closes the door. These are sensitive matters, you see. She says as the door locks. Skelg is a bodyguard to many, many important Taldan emissaries, and is frequently present at very important meetings. Let us say that Asmodeus's eyes must be everywhere for us to conquer the face of our world. So, I would like you to steal some personal item of Skelg's for me. A lock of his hair, perhaps, a fingernail, if you could. Something small, some personal effect.
But something from him physically?
Yes.
It'd be like a personal. Okay. All right.
Yeah, some physical aspect of him. With it, I could learn many Taldan's secrets. Other delicious details. You know I love to watch. And you can watch with me if you like. I can mull some wine and prepare my chamber for the two of us to enjoy. Perhaps.
As tempting as that sounds, for the moment, I'm happy to take care of finding you the information you're looking for. I'll see if I can get some hair or something.
Good. Well, then
But first we
have a
got to
deal.
save his life. So,
Oh, yes, do save his life. That is, he can't be... Spying won't work if he's dead, as it were. But very well. That's all I had for you. Thank you for being so understanding.
oh, of course. Well, try not to hurt Bengir too much. We do want to keep him alive for the time being.
Oh, I won't hurt him at all. He'll be fine.
I wasn't talking physically, and you know that.
He'll be all right then.
Okay.
Now go. You and your little club. Go have fun.
I'll sure try. And mind unlocking the door?
Oh, yes. And she unlocks the door for you and then kind of like poses against the door frame. Well, bring him in.
As you wish. Go ahead and slot him in.
As you do so, he starts to, hey, what are you? And then she like runs her finger like across his lips and casts a silent spell on him. And he just goes completely quiet. He's like yelling angrily, and she just like she kind of shoves him with one hand and then like lifts her leg and edges her heel into his back to like knock him onto the ground. All right. See you later.
No permanent marks.
You're my hero, ma'am.
I'll look forward to dealing with you all again in the future.
Yeah, we'll have a good time. All
And
right.
she closes the door.
This.
All right, we got to get like some of Skillet's hair, but I think it's a fair trade if we save his life. So let's work on that part first.
I don't know what that. I'm not sure what that means, but
It means exactly what it sounds like.
so how do you know somebody that, or somebody like that?
Oh, Zarta? We've talked and had dinner once or twice. It was nice.
She's dinner, yes.
I don't want to say pleasant exactly because she's not, but she's definitely a force personality, and sometimes that can be real pleasant.
Yeah, you would know that she is she works primarily in the Dark Archives, which is where the Pathfinder Society keeps a lot of their like weirder esoteric shit. A lot of it is also is like bad juju.
Honestly, this lamp might end up down there at some point once we figure out what we're doing with it.
Quite possibly. But she also is an agent of Cheliax. She's like an ambassador from Cheliax.
It's part of why I'm a little skeevish about this, but she's part of society. As long as she doesn't work against our goals, I suppose. And I mean, I ran messages between her and my dad a couple times, so.
I'm sure that's all you ran. Lucky bastard.
Well, that's it. I'm bushed. We should probably turn in for the night. I don't know if you all want to meet up someplace specific tomorrow morning, just down here again.
Works as well as any.
Okay, well, the group of you go to bed, get your long rest. You can re-prepare any spells that you wish.
You don't have to.
And
Yes.
Get your... I believe everybody is low. You all get back to full health at your current health levels.
Oh, that's interesting. Why do I only get... Oh, because I don't have a con mod right now, do I?
No, probably not. You probably just get one health.
No, I've got con mod. But it's level 1, so it's 1 times 1. Right.
Oh, yes.
Math.
Okay, maybe you don't get that much health back.
Apparently, I don't get back to any health at all. Just like, still so sore.
You can have Shari look after, or do a medicine check on you if you wish.
I'm fine for the moment. It's 1 hit point. I'm short.
Okay. Otherwise, you guys regroup at the same meeting room as before and get ready to suss out your day. What do you do?
Njori's just snacking on some bacon. His boots are kicked up onto the table. Y'all all together? Got your things?
Yeah. Shari sounds a bit despondent this morning.
Hey, what's the matter?
Oh, just... I probably should have... Yeah, just... paint washed down on my cape.
Wait, paint washed onto your cape or was on your cape and got washed out?
Got washed out after swimming through that.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. We'll have to fix that at some point.
Yeah, they're really cute. Yeah, they're It was looking really cute too, and it's kind of hard to get that type of mess naturally, but that's okay.
Just means you get to make a new mess.
Well, I guess I'm ready to explore the mysteries of a ship, I guess.
Y'all eating already?
There's food provided in the Pathfinder lodge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. The lodge provides you with food and shelter. For
I grabbed
free.
some bacon from the kitchens. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure you
got-
could get some proper meal if you want.
Got some toast and such. Or toast and eggs.
Bread.
It's always good. All right.
Okay.
Let's get a move on then. We're going to head back to, I guess, Skellig's place. We're going to take a look at this this portal, see if we can go through it.
You want to try
Okay.
getting his hair now or afterwards, or should we try getting it now while he's weak?
That's some good thinking there, Shari. Let's go and chit chat and see if we can sneak a lock of hair real quick, and then we'll make off towards the portal. How about that?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So we're going to go heist some hair.
All right. So you make your way back then to Grey Dog Manor. Activate the scene. It should be some hours later. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's probably like 10 a.m. By the time you return to the manor. I believe his name is Tearfear. Tears for Fears is here. When you knock on the door, he comes down and opens the door for you and is jovial. A bit jovial. Master Skellig hasn't gotten any better since yesterday, I'm afraid. It really doesn't look like he's going to last long. But have you been able to make any progress?
Njori holds up the lantern, both hands. Real high. We got the thing.
Ah, you've recovered it then. Good.
I mean, it doesn't do much good on its own. We still got to figure out what's ailing him, but at least we got this back.
Well, you're welcome to have your walk of the premises. I can take you to the master if you wish.
Yeah, I just want to check in on him real quick and see how he's doing.
All right. Well, follow me then. And he'll open both doors and lead you up to Skellig's room.
Actually, now that Femur's got a better idea of what's ailing him, maybe they can devise something to help deal with this in the meantime, extend our time. I don't know.
Can think. I don't know how to think.
You, based on what you know, Femur, so if this is opening a portal to somewhere cold, really all that's affecting him is cold damage. So something like a spell like Endure Elements or anything that reduces cold's severity, or like cold resistant runes on armor, that sort of thing would all function, but that might be out of your spell level range right now as far as what you guys can do.
Out of mine, anyway.
But even with that, you don't think that it would give him more than like a couple more hours. He's already, given how much he's like buried himself in blankets and things, only internal magic would give him any chance of getting extra time. And even then, it's not going to be much. And in fact, when you arrive in Skellig's room, Tifir immediately kind of like apologizes. I'm sorry, the master is... it seems he's still asleep. He hasn't... Well, since you all left yesterday, he hasn't woken up yet. But he is still breathing, still sweating, so...
Yeah, that's fine. No need to wake him or nothing. Just
Are you sure?
want to check and see if there was any change. And I don't know, Femur, did you think of anything we could do to help him out since we got him here?
Femur doesn't know a good way. Temporary way. Hours. But not long.
Hours won't do a whole lot of good, but could help. Is that something you can do, or?
No. Femur doesn't know these spells.
Okay, but maybe somebody else could?
Yes, someone more powerful than Femur.
Oh,
I'm bored to send another message to the society, see if they have another mage that could do whatever Femur was talking about here.
Well, perhaps I could send for a magician.
Yeah, something like that. Anybody who could do anything to help him out, and
Yes, if you think it would help, I'm sure the master wouldn't mind if I sold some of his goods to Ford.
well, wait, how expensive is it going to be to have somebody cast this? There nobody at the society who'd be willing to help?
Oh, I don't know. What kind of spell are we talking about?
I don't know. You seem to think it's real expensive. Like, what kind of spell are we talking about here, Femur?
Endure
I know it's-
elements.
And
Anything hot. Hot things.
endure
Warm
elements.
spells. Maybe not fireball. No.
I gotta agree with you on that one. We'll stick it on the fireball, but let's one of them. I don't know, drink things.
Endure elements. The servant is like taking notes. All right. I'll go send for someone right away. And are you all going to be okay if I leave you here alone?
Go right ahead. I'm just trying to think of anything else we can do to help in the meantime. We've got some ideas, but just brainstorm while we're at it.
All right. I shan't be gone long. Hopefully just 30 minutes or so. And he will run out the door to see if he can go find somebody who can cast the Endure elements.
Njori draws his dagger.
Oh, I was just going to pull out a pair of medical scissors and...
Oh, you got scissors. That's fair. That's a lot
Pulls
better.
out a sharp object.
I was like, we're going to wait for him to leave, then we're going to pull this dagger out because that's all I got that cuts. I was trying to get him out of the room before I did that. Otherwise, it would have looked real weird.
Yeah.
I like the idea that all three of you reach for some item to cut with. Like, what would Femur grab?
Femur has a dagger.
Okay.
Well, technically,
so-
it's just supposed to be a knife.
Okay. So Femur draws like a butcher knife. Njori draws his dagger, and meanwhile, Shari just has scissors.
Which make a lot more sense for just getting a little clip of hair, but you know, work with what you got. All right, I'm sorry, Shari. Please, you go right ahead.
Yeah, let's... No need to hunt rabbits with an elephant gun.
And she just reaches over, snips a little bit of hair, and hands it to Njori, I guess.
Sure, I'll just go ahead and stash that into one of my pouches here.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lock of hair. He's got long hair, so you're able to kind of tie it into a little knot and then drop it into one of your pouches.
Sure hope she appreciates this.
Well, that's settled. Do we wait for him to come back, or we want to go ahead and head down to the vault ourselves?
I mean, I really am trying to think if there's anything else we can do to help this man, but I mean, Femur, besides what they've thought of, looks like everything else in here would be what I'd do, just try and get warm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think our best bet is to at least try seeing what that ship, or if that lantern can take us to that ship, and then maybe see if it's related in some way.
Or taps the lantern. Only 2 hours left in Lantern. And taps like the fluid
Oh,
show.
so if we go in, we only got 2 hours to do whatever, and then we're, what, stuck?
Maybe. Tapestry charges, but Femur doesn't know for how long.
Well,
And maybe, yeah, we probably better wait for him then, so that way somebody can keep an eye on the lantern, maybe.
I mean, also so someone knows where we've gone, because
Right.
I would really hate to disappear, my parents not know where I disappeared off to.
And that's a good point.
Okay. So you guys just wait. It ends up taking him like 40 minutes before he returns.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Gonna go walk out.
It looks like the earliest I can get an appointment is for later this afternoon, but hopefully they'll be here on time. Are you all okay?
Definitely out of 10. Hopefully work.
Has anything changed with the master?
Not at the moment, but we did have an idea that we were... Femur thought that there might be some... this that might be related to the lantern, since it apparently does make things cold. So we thought we might use it on the tapestry and go into it.
Oh,
Thank you.
That does sound very dangerous, but if you think it will help...
It's about the best lead we got before the mages get here.
I see. Well, you're certainly welcome to. I can lead you back to the vault if you wish.
So the only thing is, I think the Femur says the lantern only has about 2 hours of fluid left, so yeah, that's about as much. That might be the amount of time we have to check this out. So if the mages get here, it'd probably be worth asking them if they know of how to fill it up anymore.
That's a good point.
Hopefully we'll be out by at least out by then, if not found something to deal with this.
Okay. Well, I suppose if I wait here, maybe if it looks like it's going to run out soon, I can maybe pop in and warn you or something.
I'm gonna be real honest. I'm not sure if you want to be popping in. Not entirely sure where we're going. But
I agree. I don't really want to, but it's the least I could do if you're doing all this.
I appreciate it. We probably won't die. It'll be fine. Right?
Yeah, we are Pathfinders. This is the type of crazy adventures we've been training for.
It's true. Well, no time like the present, I suppose. Except for the future. There's a lot of that.
And let's hope we have the luck to make sure we have a lot of that.
Oh no, I disappeared.
Oop.
It's in the wall.
One of you glitched through the wall.
Everything's fine.
So he takes you to the vault where you wish to go. You can see the plain tapestry there. What do you do?
I don't know how this thing works. I mean, kind of, but you really do.
Tail. Femur show. You put it on the... I guess put on the ground. And Femur will show. We'll grab the tail and...
Okay. You put it on the ground in front of you and activate the lantern. It shines its eerie blue light on the tapestry. As it does so, the tapestry itself begins to glow, and the ship depicted on the tapestry starts to kind of like row and rock as if it were on the water, and the whole thing just starts to glow brilliantly and emanate a bizarre light in reaction. The whole thing just becomes a solid sheet of energy. And yeah, it's just shining there in front of you. Oh, it really is an awe-inspiring sight.
Might be dangerous.
I'm pretty sure it is. In fact, is there a way for us to get to the tapestry without like going right through this thing and getting hit by the...
Turn the beam off real quick to see. Turn the lantern off.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm okay. Yeah, you turn the lantern off, and the tapestry still retains its glow.
Ta-da!
Well, here's a thought then. Should we just have him turn it on at set times and try and use that as a way to get back?
Yes. Much better than wasteful.
Ah, okay. I can do that, yes. I'll try turning it on. Well, how frequently do you want it?
Well, here's a dumb question. Do you have some sort of timekeeping device that your master has that we could borrow? Because I'm going to be real honest. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to tell time, and depending where we're at, the sun may not even be in the right place.
Oh, actually, and he will make his way over to one of the shelves, and come back with 2 hourglasses. And he will hand you one of them.
Ah. Well, that'll work.
It is it's a silvered hourglass with which god does it have on it? I'm gonna say it's got Nethys. The mask of Nethys engraved on the top and bottom of the hourglass.
Well,
the master had a few of these. I can use one to keep time here, and hopefully you can use that to keep time there.
I'll give it a try. Sure. We'll just try and time the flip as I go through the door. How about that?
He nods. I guess I should do it once every half an hour, perhaps?
Yeah, that sounds good. Give us a chance to get back, hopefully. We'll see.
All right, well, good luck wherever that goes.
Yeah, thank you, I think. Hey, yep.
Whee.
Okay.
All right. The 3 of you leap headfirst into the portal. And let me...
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Mhm. I think you've like missed.
Da, 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 da.
a little book opens up.
Yes, we're just kind of going. World.
Sorry, I'm failing to paste your characters. Is that what's happening? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. Oh. And maybe I can hide that. That. Oh. How do I hide it? There we go. Alright, success. Let me bring you guys over to the ship. Okay. So, the 3 of you, the 3 of you fall out of the, fall face first onto hard ice as you exit the portal. and you're all prone, I guess, in various ways. You feel cold, really, really, really cold. All around you, so you can see a massive frozen sail of some ship. That is what is currently emanating this blue light, the same light that you saw on the side of the tapestry. You can also see the whole thing is just frozen solid. There's the center mast behind the sail that goes down into what is just a full block of ice. In fact, you feel like you're just in a massive ice cave, not really on a ship at all. You don't see the actual, like you feel like you're maybe floating like 15 feet over a ship. Like you only see half of the sail. And yeah, it's like you're both inside a cave and floating over a ship at the same time, I guess. Everything around you is just fully encased in ice. There are 2 torches that are emanating blue flames on either side of you. Sorry, when I said torch, I meant braziers. They're like simple braziers that are just set out, and yeah, they're just flickering with these blue flames. You can see that this ice cavern goes around to both sides of the main sail. If you were to try and get past the sail, you cannot go under the sail because it's like half of the sail is. You're kind of halfway up the sail, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's very hard to describe. The floor is very, very cold and slick. And in general, it is just very, very cold. So actually, let's go and start with fortitude saves, please.
Oh boy. We're going to a cold place. We probably could have gotten some winter clothes.
I considered right before we walked in, like, perhaps we should have gotten warm
Did not
clothes.
even think about it until we were
could go
here.
back.
I mean, that's a thought that's come to mind. 13.
I was fortitude. 13 for me as well.
13, 26. The 2 13s are failures. The 26 is a critical success.
Nice.
Njori and Femur, you both take 2 points of cold damage. Shari, you take none. And this will proceed and get worse every 10 minutes. If I remember, which I probably won't, but I'll try.
All right, well, we either need to leave and get some clothes, or we need to do this real quick.
We should get clothes.
Okay.
Femur's cold.
I really hate to do this.
Calculated.
Really hate to do this.
No, you totally can.
We're going right back through. We're getting close.
It is too
All right.
cold for Femur.
Just come right back through. We're like, look, dude, I'm sorry. It was very cold. You have no idea.
Oh my god.
Okay, you return. He's a bit dumbfounded that you're already back.
You have no idea. Look, you have no idea how cold it was in there. That was frigid. That's like, we're gonna get some coats and some proper galoshes and such. We'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Of course. There's a clothing shop just down the road, and he'll give you directions to.
It's an Ivy district. That's gonna be expensive.
Nelrain's Outfitters.
Nelrain's Outfitters. All right. Well, let's get us some winter garb. What do we got here?
Okay. You guys, head out of the manor, make your way over to Nelrain's. As you feared, it is a high-end clothing shop. But for winter clothing, it's normally 4 silver. These run about 8 silver.
We have 8 gold, but 8 gold from what we've confiscated, or at least 8 gold from what we confiscated so far.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I could afford that straight up, but y'all can do as need be. As much as it's a waste. Spend this kind of money like this.
So it was 8 silver apiece.
Yes, 8 silver per person.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess if you paid with your gold minus 8 minus 0.8 minus 0.8, you pay with 3 gold and get 6 silver back from the confiscated money. And the 3 of you end up with actually very nice looking winter outfits. With
do we
like
get
mufflers and hats and do you get what?
Nothing. It's fine. Just fancy looking. I was trying to think of what the kind of cap I wanted for Njori was going to be, but I think he was just going to stick with the regular one. Everything else is real fur lined and everything, but he's just got his Cavalier orange cap on still. Doesn't even match.
All right. Well, what do the other 2 of you pick out for your winter?
What is in
skins
size?
That's a good question. Probably. Well, halflings do shop here too, so there's probably a lot of halfling clothing.
Femur's not happy about the clothing. It's too fancy for Femur, but it is useful.
All right. Well, the 3 of you are all dressed up. Femur's wearing little kids' clothes.
Yeah. Like one of those like really big coats.
Yes, the arms just sticking out the side. Little Parker coat.
All right, Femur's got a little child's parka with like mittens and Shari can share what she's wearing as well.
Yeah. Shari's going to make sure to pick out something either in yellow or probably if it's winter, there's hopefully some blues.
Ooh, yeah. Do they have? So they have cold weather clothing, but it's currently spring and it's very hot. So the proprietress is like giving you guys really odd looks because you're like going through their like clearance winter section basically, or not clearance, but like it's all their out of season stuff.
Best time to buy.
And but yeah, you are able to find some nice yellow and blue pieces, like a big yellow scarf and a blue coat.
Good.
That can like fit nicely underneath your armor. All right. Well, and with that done, you make your way back to the manor, presumably, and then presumably back into.
Sorry,
the ship. Oh, he doesn't mind at all.
We come back through just looking so much more full.
Full and ready. All right. Well, you're back now with winter gear.
Slightly better outfitted. Okay. Let's look around. I suppose.
Go ahead and give me another fortitude save, though.
Oh, sure. Okay. That's this button. That's going to be over here. That button there. 23 this time.
15.
17.
And 17.
Oops, it got knocked over to a 6. The dice got knocked over to 16.
Damage from severe. Oh, it reduces the damage from extreme to that of severe. Okay. Actually, you're all fine.
Okay.
Yeah, until you're here for about an hour. Like it is cold and getting colder the longer you're here. Or it feels colder the longer you're here. So you've got about an hour before you start needing to actually roll. But all right, so you guys make your way around, I guess, flanking around the sail, and you see that there's 2 more braziers here in the back, and what looks like a kind of a ramp / tunnel to the just right in front of you, towards what is probably the rear of the ship. But it kind of curves to the right.
Well, I guess, Femur, if you don't mind casting light on me, I could take point.
Oh, yes.
Assuming there's something in here that's dangerous and not just the cold.
I'm sure there is.
Light.
Oh, nice. Apparently just dropping the light effect on yourself gives you light. That's cool.
That's really neat. And if you get rid of it, it goes away. That's cool.
I'll go ahead and draw my bastard sword in 2 hands and start heading forward.
Okay.
Remember keeping an eye out for Tyros? There was a guard who came in here.
All right, you start making your way forward. The ground is very, very slippery. So I'm going to need acrobatics checks if you're walking across.
A 15.
22.
21.
Okay. That is a success. You can all do another move action's worth.
This is going to take me a while.
It's not that long. But
5, 20. There.
okay.
Let's keep going.
You're very slowly kind of sliding along the ice. You can see that the tunnel turns and like curves back on itself and is like more steeply going down. So this next section is even more dangerous to walk down. You could slide down for free without rolling a check, though you can't see what's at the other side. Or you can continue to try and walk down. Which
Don't you tempt me like this.
Which is another
Oh,
acrobatics
maybe I'll
check.
slide. I know what sliding gets me.
Treats. Gets us treats.
So much for me.
Oh,
I was half tempted to slide down anyway.
the discrepancies on how we handled the acrobatics.
All right. Shari got a natural 7 on the acrobatics. Njori got a 21, and Femur got a natural 20. So
No, Njori's sliding down.
Njori's going to slide. Oh, I see. That is from last slide. You're right. Okay.
Everyone slide.
So Shari, you take a step forward and then another step, and as you like round the corner, you catch your big fur coat catches on the side of the ice cavern, and as you're like trying to walk forward, you kind of twist yourself and end up like losing your footing, and you slip and you slide prone all the way down until you hit the side of the ship railing, and just do 5 bludgeoning damage as you do that.
Seeing Shari go, Njori's going right after her, but we'll actually like sit down and kind of go wee. Feet
Okay.
first on his butt.
Njori goes
Just keep that
sliding
up.
down. Oop. I'm
There.
warping you back and forth. You go slide. I guess give me a reflex save, Shari.
Or can I try to catch him?
You can try catch him, sure. Athletics.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you turn with a 24, you brace yourself and grab him as he's sliding into you, and neither of you take impact damage.
Well,
And meanwhile,
fancy meeting you here
Femur
like this.
Has no more light.
has no more light, but you were walking down alongside them. I can't even
My
see.
natural 20.
Hold on, I've now lost you. There we go.
I think I can pop out the other end. Yeah. Woo.
There we go. All right. Yeah, you actually like grab hold of the side of the ice wall and are using that to climb your way down. And you join your compatriots at the bottom. There's only like a foot of the railing that's visible, so you can very easily step over the railing onto the ship proper. But you can see the bottom half of the central mast, as well as what looks like a large marching drum set in the center of the rear of the ship, and a couple more of these braziers scattered about. There's also a ladder leading down into a lower deck at the very rear of the ship, near the rudder. What do you guys do?
How tall up the wall is of the ship are we? Like, do I need help getting over that, or is that even feasible?
No. It's just like it's 1 foot. You could jump over it. If
Okay,
you
I can just. Okay, that's great. I'll just clamber over onto the deck of the ship and start taking a look around. War drums, you said, huh?
Yeah, it's one big war drum. If anybody is trained in society, they could give me a society check.
Oh yeah, my time is shining.
It really is.
Oh, an 18.
18. Femur, you would know that this is like a drum meant to keep time for rowers on the ship.
Pacing drum. It is a pacing drum.
So it ain't magical or nothing?
Femur did not say that. Femur did not check.
Well, fair enough.
Try and
We're just gonna move on, I guess. All right.
Is
That
it
would-
magical?
That'd be Arcana.
A 17.
17. There are runes on it. For the 17. Yeah, there are like there are elfin runes around the outside rims of the drum itself. The two drumsticks also look like they're very finely crafted. And they're both like chained to the drum, and the whole drum is like chained, or the whole drum is like bolted to the ship. Like you could undo the bolts and undo the chains, like that's with some effort, but it is like
How much
secured
effort to undo the
here.
chains?
You need something that can break chains. I guess.
I mean, I have a repair kit, but if it requires being broken, that's a little too much. That's fine. I was hoping to take the sticks with me, but it sounds like that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, you just need to like break one link in the chain. With a repair kit, you could certainly attempt to do that with like 10 minutes of crafting.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
But in any case, to answer your question, you're not sure if it's magic, but it does have runes around it. And if it is magical, you don't know how to activate it.
Femur points to the runes, but
I mean-
otherwise shrugs.
Well, I mean, I know how to activate it, but I don't think it's a good idea without knowing what it does. Tempting as it is. So I do like playing the drum sometimes. I'm curious what it sounds like.
A drum.
It is a nice big drum. I'm going downstairs before I touch this thing. Anyway. Oh,
Okay.
oh
Oh.
shit.
Goodbye.
That was not okay.
Njori,
Oh.
you grab you take your you make your way over to the ladder and slide right down to the base, and you immediately hear some low moans, and you hear the skittering of something. You notice, I guess, with your dark vision, you can actually see there are 4 men that you can see in the chamber that are sat at rowing stations. They look extremely pale, and 3 of them are wearing what look like ceremonial furs, and while one of them, this one in the to your left, the closer one to your left, is wearing what looks like a noble's like doublet. He very clearly looks different from the other 3.
I bet that's Tyros.
You also notice a little rat that's immediately skitters away the moment you slide to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh.
And do what?
I was going to say, do they
initiative?
turn and... Well,
Do
sure, I was going to
initiative?
say, do they see me? Because if they do, that's fine. I'm just double checking.
Yes,
All
they
right.
do. Yes. As the rat skitters away, your eyes dart to the rat who skitters and starts squeaking. The 4 men turn slowly to look towards you and start to get up from their seats. So let me. How do I? I'll get this right someday. Begin encounter. Or wait, yeah, roll initiative, everyone. I still failed to add them to the
Okay.
encounter. Let me try that again. Initiative. Initiative. Roll your initiatives. And they are all slow. Okay. Njori, you are up first. What do you do?
I found some friends. Shit fire. We're gonna flip the viola around, and outside the back of the viola, popping off of the bridge of what was the body, is actually a little bow that Njori then brings up and starts to play. And he will start playing a inspiring tune, little ditty that helps people feel a bit more confident in what we're doing. Whenever I find that button, it's this one. There we go. So we're going to cast Inspire Courage. Anybody within 60 feet gets a +1 status bonus. And in the meantime, I'm going to move over to the corner. Just a little out of the way here. And see what we can do.
All right. You are all inspired courageously because you can all hear. Okay. Femur, you hear Njori shout that he's got company.
Got some friends.
Well, Femur cannot see below deck. So instead of just waiting constantly for poor Shari, I'm going to use 2 actions to cast light on my hat.
Okay.
Now a house.
I believe that moves the light to you.
It does.
So
Oh, it does?
It
Let's play
does,
for the best.
which can be
because
fine.
Then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you use 2 actions to cast light on yourself.
And then... Oh no, will this make it dark for her?
I mean, just for
There's-
a moment,
There's
Pop up
lanterns
the tent.
here.
Oh, okay. Alright, and I will use my movement to go under deck.
Or at least they're supposed to be. Yes, I think they are on. Yeah. Okay, you slide on down the ladder.
Yep.
You should be able to just click the ladder.
Oh. Wee! Okay. And here I am. I can move a... Oh, I just... Oops.
Okay, you
That's interesting. Okay.
shuffle your way into another corner.
Corner time.
All right. Shari, your turn. Your move.
Okay. Going down, first move action, go downstairs. Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah, I was not expecting it to work like that. It just did. I was like, oh, okay, I'm down. All right then.
Okay, yeah, you slide down the ladder to the ground floor, and you can. I'm not sure how many you can make out, but you can hear the moaning sounds of these men below deck. And perhaps can see another man at the far side. Oh yeah, I think y'all can see him, right? There's a
Yes.
I
Okay.
cannot.
if you can see him, there is a very like emaciated looking man with pale blue skin, a deep maroon beard that's like very long and scraggly. He's wearing a golden mask that the art doesn't show, but it covers his like eyes and the basically his forehead. And he's kind of hunched over and wielding 2 axes, but he hasn't reacted yet.
Okay, well, I guess for my remaining 2 actions, then I will simply ready an attack for the first thing that comes near or comes up to me.
Okay, you ready an attack for the next thing that approaches. The nicer dressed of these gentlemen lets go of the oar that he was holding. You hear it clatter to the ground, and he then shuffles towards you. So that's what is this speed? Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. He is within your reach.
Okay, I will
Nice.
take my swing as my action.
That is a natural 4 for a 12 to hit. That hits. Roll damage.
All right. 10.
10 points of slashing damage as you swing your sword at the man who is like slowly moving towards you. You will take that full amount. Okay, that was his first action. His second action is going to be he's going to try and jump at you.
Okay.
Let's see, can I do that? How do I target? There we go. Strike. That is a 22 to hit, which is a regular hit. And it rolls damage. So 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he like slams into you. He tries to get a grip on your armor, but doesn't seem to have enough time. Those are his actions. The next turn, you hear at the back of the room a low groan of pain as the fellow in the back begins to bark out orders in Ulfin, or the Ulfin tongue, which may not be Ulfin. Skald, I guess, is their tongue. If anybody understands Skald, you would understand what he's saying, but otherwise it sounds like he's just shouting. You can imagine it's something like, kill them, I must have my revenge, or something like that, you assume. That is... Is that what he does? He is also going to move, I suppose. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to kind of march his way through the darkness towards you all. As he, draws his 2 axes. The rest of these guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15. One of the gentlemen comes slowly moving his way towards Shari. The other one is next. I think he can get over here. This is all difficult terrain. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25. So he can just barely get here, and he'll do 1 attack on Shari. As he's kind of stumbling over the benches that line the sides of the room. And he will take a strike. 23 is a hit, it looks like. So damage, that is 2 points of bludgeoning damage from his strike. And that leaves the last one, which is in the back. 10, 20. Okay, he can get all the way up to right beside Shari, but he doesn't have enough movement speed left to strike. So, Njori, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
As the men all surround Shari.
To boost Shari seems like a good idea. So we're going to step forward or with 1 action, and we will pat Shari on the back again and infuse her with some magical weapon power to boost her ability as surprisingly buoyant energy infuses her from just a simple pat on the back. So that will be 3 actions. Femur.
Femur time.
Yay.
Femur will help.
Inspired Courage unfortunately does fade.
Ah, yes.
I had to move to touch, so.
I will electric arc the 2 that are closest to me here.
Okay, you go ahead and do the zap. I will roll some reflex saves. And you can just go ahead and roll the damage for me while they're... 1 is a failure, and they're both failures.
Alright,
So
so
they both-
7 damage.
They both take 7 points of damage.
And for my last, I guess I don't know if both of these are different, but do I know what? I'll just pick. This ghost guy is the one closest to me. Can I?
Yeah, you can do... This would be a religion check.
Religion. Do you have some religion? We have a 12.
A 12 is not enough. Oh no, it's easy. This should be easy. So 12 would be exactly enough then. Okay, it's a zombie. These are definitely zombies. They're weird though. They're like very pale blue zombies, for what it's worth. So you don't know what that's about, but they're definitely zombies, so they are undead.
Oops, ignore that. I just clicked on it by accident. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Not end encounter. Next turn. Shari, it's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and target this one right here, and take one first swipe with the sword.
Which one did you target? The one right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 17 is a hit. Roll damage.
$23.
23 points of damage is enough to take that one out. You slice right through its midsection. Its guts spill out onto the floor, and it just collapses.
And then I'll take the one at the next one. So take a second swing at the one in critical condition.
Okay. The nicely dressed one.
Ah,
Oof.
you do have a hero point.
Yeah, I'll use a hero point on that.
Okay, reroll.
Nope.
What?
Fucking
Ah!
A double natural twos. What's two snake eyes? Double
Rise.
double
Snake with
snakes.
glasses.
It's just a 4.
Yeah, snake with glasses.
All
Okay,
right,
yeah,
well,
you take a second swing trying to go for the nicely dressed zombie, but it just manages to kind of weave past your blade and gets like really close up to you.
Okay,
as it's trying to like go for a
third.
bite.
Third action, I'm going to go ahead and attempt. Or we're going to use lay on hands on myself.
Okay. You reach for a lay on hands. That gives the nicely dressed zombie a chance to strike. So it is going to go for a slam. That is a 29 to hit. Why is he rolling
Jesus.
so well?
That's a crit.
Is it a crit?
Wow.
It just
That
says
would-
it's a
I mean,
hit.
There's 29 is not a crit.
Sorry, 26. It's 26.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a hit.
I was gonna say,
Sorry.
Let's start with
a 20,
29.
26 is still high, but not a. Okay.
Okay, no, it has been rolling extremely well. But okay, so
Rolling
yeah,
well is
this-
one thing.
26. I don't think it can possibly get a 29.
That's what I was saying. I was like, what?
Okay, that hits for 5 points of damage. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. It will then use its second action to grab you.
Yeah, that's bad. Okay.
Okay. The guy in the back, he is like slowly stalking his way forward, muttering in his native language. He will. What does he do? I guess he'll just kind of charge in. Yeah, he'll move in on top of. I'm just gonna move this zombie out of the way. There's a dead zombie there, but he will move into the dead zombie's position, the removed zombie's position, and go for a strike onto Shari as well. As he goes in with a claw attack. That one is a 28, which I believe is a crit.
Yep.
There goes Shari.
12 points of slashing.
I'm down.
as it takes you down, it will. Where's my a flow of like light blue energy like leaves your body. A flow of golden energy leaves your body, Shari, and flows towards it. And as the golden sparkles like move toward it, they become like light blue sparkles and start to dance around it, giving it 3 temporary hit points. And I also need a fortitude save from Shari.
It's 11.
You are drained 1 as well. And your turn gets moved to right before it. But you are, I guess, unconscious and bleeding. Or sorry, you're dying 1. Oh, dying 2 because you went down on a crit. I can do that. Where's my dying? Dying 2. Okay. And with its second action, it will move in closer, or third action, it'll move closer towards Njori. This zombie is gone. I will remove it from initiative. The next zombie is going to move closer to Njori and attempt to strike. So the natural 2 for 9, that's not going to hit.
No, it doesn't.
The next zombie approaches, and it didn't need to approach. It will strike at Njori. That is a 15 to hit. I think that's a miss.
Barely misses.
And then it'll go for a second strike for a 9, which is also a miss. So they're trying to claw at you. Njori, it's your turn.
The fiddling intensifies as Njori is a little bit upset about what's going on right now and trying desperately to dodge attacks. And as the music plays in the very weirdly echoing chamber here, it pulses in time, almost like a heartbeat, as he casts Soothe on Shari to help hopefully bring her back up. So that is 6 points back for you, and you also gain the +2 bonus against mental effects for a minute. It's not much, but it's something. And as he plays, he also stays exactly where he is so that he can try and inspire everyone with his courage to hopefully not die.
I'll pass out the Inspire Courages. Okay, Femur, it's your turn.
I would like to summon a zombie. I think that would be fun in the moment to do.
All right.
And I think the one I can, let's see, the level -1 is a zombie shambler. I don't know how. I have some stats.
Just bring that other one back on.
Amusingly, it's like literally the same thing. My window is frozen. No. Unfroze. Let me see if I can give you that. Where's my monsters? Monsters! Zombie Shambler.
I think it has I can put it anywhere within 30 feet.
Wait, let me copy it. Duplicate.
Yes, 30 feet.
I'll call it Femur Shambler. And configure this so that it's party aligned. Can I configure permissions? Char owns it. Oh wait, or did I just give you ownership of all the zombies? What's happened?
Oh yeah. No, I don't. Oh,
All of the
Yes, I
zombies.
can see their health now.
Oh yeah, that's not what I meant to do.
Whoopsie.
One moment. Not intentional.
Difficulties.
This one.
Learn.
All right, I haven't had to do a summoner yet in this. Okay, so you should be able to move that one.
Yes, I can move that.
Okay,
one.
so yeah, put it wherever you want.
Yep. It will
So
go
you
here.
bring back the zombie that was. Oh, actually, no, a new elfin man bursts through the ground as you cast that spell.
So I think, because as a summon trait, it gets 2 actions now. I've never done this before. Where do I see its stats, or am I just looking at kind of what I have here? How do I do
You should be able to double click on it, I think.
Oh, double
and
click. Oh yeah.
yeah.
It is.
and
Excellent.
as a little partial character sheet. Zombies are
Cute.
slowed by default. My ruling is just going to be that they can't use a third action, which they couldn't use anyway. So you're.
So how this works is, do I get my turn and then it basically gets its own turn? It's only 2 actions. Or...
Every time so you need to use 1 action to sustain the spell
Okay, 1
each
action.
round, and it's basically like commanding an animal. You use 1 action to sustain, it gets 2 actions. And yeah, I think with, correct me if I'm wrong, as animate spells, you always get your...
You do. On the first round, you spend 3 actions, but you do get the 2 actions for the summon that round.
Okay, so yeah,
Improvements from Starfinder.
yeah, your improvements from first edition too.
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, you can
Is going...
you spawn it in whatever space and then give it 2 actions.
Okay, it can't use this attack unless it is grabbed, so we are going to just... I'm just trying to get at this guy over here, because he's who we've been chewing at. Can I just click this? Oh, good for the
A
zombie.
natural 20, all right.
Natural 20 for the zombie.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Did you roll crit damage on
What's
that though?
Oh, if you click the critical damage, it'll
Oh,
roll
crit.
double. Yeah.
Well,
There you go.
excellent. There you go. 8. Good for the zombie.
Yeah, 8
Good job, Zom.
8 damage is enough to take that zombie out. Your zombie tackles the heavily injured zombie and just takes it down in 1 hit. And I will remove that one from the field.
1 more.
Just wait until Femur summons it back again
Yeah,
next
it
round.
does. One more thing. So when I click to do because it gets its minus attack bonuses. Is that what map is?
Yes. Yeah.
-5. Okay.
Yes. That's
So it'll
the
just
multiple
attack.
attack penalty.
Oh yes, that is what map means. The one in front
Yeah.
of it, and it has. I think this is flanking now.
Yes, it is actually.
Darn, it's rolling so well. 19.
That hits as well. Roll damage. Is that
Good for
a
the zombie.
wait? 19. That'd be 21. Does the zombie get? The zombie doesn't get the Inspire Courage, right? Not yet.
I think so actually. If it's in the aura, I'm playing it constantly. So
Yeah,
let me
is that how that
double-check.
works?
You and all allies within the area gain +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects.
For 1 round.
If you
Yeah.
read that as
Sure.
constantly while within the aura,
That's a crit then.
You have to be within the aura to hit
Okay,
it. So
I'm just gonna roll 1 more damage.
Yeah.
Oh well,
An 8 and a 9.
it's
or not.
it's a
Pick the 8 if you want.
it's an emanation, so that's up to you.
well, it's the emotion thing. It's a mental effect, and this is a zombie.
Oh, that's true. Zombies.
So-
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
No brain.
all right, it's very close. It's very very close. But yes, it's just the
The
8
8
damage.
Yeah.
Still good. Very good.
Still a good chunk.
We take
Thank you,
those.
Zombie.
Okay.
Okay, sweet.
All right. Your zombie took 1 zombie down and nearly brought down a second one. Shari, you are up. You are prone. I mean, but is your turn.
Okay. So I guess first action, I will stand up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess I gotta pick my weapon back up, don't I?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yes, yeah.
Can you attack from the ground without penalty? I don't remember.
No, you take a -2 penalty, I think. I had to do this recently.
That sounds familiar.
I guess I'll take
Yep,
my...
you take a -2 penalty, circumstance penalty to attack rolls. Oh.
Alright, so first action... first action, I'll grab my sword in both hands again. Second action, stand up.
Alright.
Third action, deal with more targets or attack the big guy.
You, I don't have any more healing.
Yeah, I'm scared he's got an attack of opportunity if I try to do battle medicine.
Okay, just saying.
You've noticed that Njori's been casting spells right next to him.
Oh,
Actually, that's true. I did.
okay. Yeah, I suppose the third... I will... Even though I've got like a +3 to battle medicine, I guess I will give it a shot.
Okay, you're gonna try and quickly treat yourself.
Yep.
Treat
Or
yourself.
I guess I'd have to grab my sword with one hand to do that, so I will do it like
Sure.
that.
Okay. 16 is a success, so I think that's 2d8 entree. Hey, that's a good one. 10. 10
That's
points of
great.
healing. Double fives. 5 eyes. 10 eyes.
Alright, that is it for me.
Okay, so you get back up, start trying to tighten your clothing where the blood is leaking out. Your eyes are flickering gold. The leader of the group, the one with the purple beard, is going to first go for a strike at Njori, since that's who he was.
I will go ahead and do my dreams or my reaction.
You only have to do it if they would actually get hit, right?
Oh,
Yeah, if the damage would
It
be
damages. Damages
okay.
is
Oh,
specific
God,
trigger,
damages,
so.
okay.
triggered. Okay. Yeah, so you don't have to waste it on this one because it's a natural one. So he reaches out to strike at Njori with his axe, but you manage to dodge out of the way. He'll then turn and he'll just go for a second strike. Why not? That is a 20. That will that will still potentially hit. I was targeting the wrong person. 20 is still a hit.
Mhm.
So
Alright,
now you
then
can
I'll
use
react. Yep. I'll do that.
If you change your mind, I'm the first in line.
Let's roll a 1d20. If it is 11 or higher, he changes his mind. It's a 15. So he starts to swing his axe towards Njori, but
Your son still lives.
he pauses at that, and his eyes go wide, and he backs away slightly. That was his second action, but he shakes his head. His eyes start to glow and flash, and then he starts to mutter in common this time in the Taldan tongue. No, revenge. Must have my revenge. And we'll go for a third strike on
How
you.
wasteful.
Which is a 15, which is a miss by 1.
Barely a
apparently.
miss. Barely a miss.
Okay, it is this guy's turn. He is going to strike at Njori.
Ow.
17 is a hit.
17 does hit. Correct.
Okay, that is 6 points of slashing damage.
All right. Ow.
Wait, did I roll the right thing? Oh shit! No, that's what. That's not the right character sheet. One sec.
Ooh.
I'm going to take my health back.
Yes, take your health back because with this one's bonus, that would not have hit. Sorry. So its second attack will be another slam. What's that? Nope, a 9 is not enough. Sorry, I failed to close the other character sheet. This zombie is going to turn around and fight Femur's zombie.
Zombie fight.
10 is gonna miss. It'll try a second time. Also for a 10, which is also a miss. So there's a zombie slap fight happening now.
Well,
Njori.
That seems real exciting over there. You know what? I'm gonna stand my ground, I think. Golly. No, that's probably a bad idea. I think I'm gonna go ahead and step back a step to kind of get away from these two who seem to really be keen on hitting me. And as I do, the fiddling will grow a little bit more intense. And as it grows more intense, despite the fact that it's very clear he's playing more and stronger and louder, it doesn't change the volume at all for anybody else listening, except for the two sitting there to the south of Shari, that this maroon-bearded gentleman and the other zombie will hear this getting louder and louder as they get blasted by a power cord right in the face. So we'll go ahead and play that when I actually press the button correctly. And I need them both to make fortitude saves.
Sorry, this is the two that are to the south?
Yes.
Okay.
It should. I don't know why
Fort
it's going that
save.
direction, but
Fort save.
why is that not going away?
The weak one succeeds with a 24. The big guy Holder fails with a 14.
All right. Well, it's not a whole lot of damage. It's a whole 4 points of damage. Did they? Neither of them crit failed, I assume.
No, neither crit failed.
Very good.
Okay, yeah, you play your power chord and kind of knock them both back a bit. All right.
It'll do us just fine.
Femur.
Femur and friends. Oh boy.
And Inspire Courage is gone. That's expired.
It's gone again. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Anytime I gotta move, it makes it real awkward to do.
Sure. Team 20. Perfect. Femur will electric arc the two down here farthest away
Okay. They'll both
for a
attempt their reflexes. The minion zombie got a 17, which is a success. The boss got a 23, which is also a success, but neither crit succeeded, so roll the damage.
Half of 7.
Okay. They both take 3 points of electricity damage.
Okay, and
Zip,
I
zip.
will Femur will sustain its friend,
All right.
who goes now? Or-
Yep. Yeah, as soon as you sustain, they immediately take their turn. So you can do it at the start of your turn if you
Slap
want.
fighting. Oh, okay. Keep slap fighting. Seems great. Let's go.
Okay. It's still flanking.
Damn, zombie sham.
Damn, zombie, yeah. That's a
It's murder.
with flanking. That's another crit. Roll crit
Yay.
damage. Okay,
Zombie.
you take out the zombie that is behind Shari.
Well, all right then.
I guess it can.
I mean, it can kind of move
It's
down.
pretty slow. What is its speed?
It has 25 speed.
Oh, it has
It just-
25 speed. Okay.
Yeah.
You can come hang out over here, or stand
yeah,
in
it's
front of
gonna
me, or
come-
stand over there.
Uh,
This one's on our side. Is that yours,
Yeah.
Femur?
yes.
Oh, good.
Friend.
God, never get used to
It's
that.
still there.
All right, Shari, it's your turn.
First action, switching back to 2 hands. Second
Alright,
action, we're
adjust
gonna
your
gonna take a swing at this bloodied minion right here.
take your swing.
Oh yeah. How many conditions do I still have since I'm not? I think the one that I was grabbed by is gone.
Yes, you're not grabbed anymore.
You're basically none of those except
You're
drained and
not grabbed.
wounded.
Yes. Yeah, you're still
Okay.
drained and wounded.
Okay, so strike against the minion zombie. That's 11.
11 is just under the hit. That's a miss.
Okay, I'll take another swing at it.
A 17. That one's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. That is 11 points of damage, and actually, I forgot to do this on the prior one, but it is also weak to slashing and takes an extra 5, which kills it.
That's nice.
All right, you slash right through that one. You do like a quick V slash through it with
Right.
both hands. It falls apart, and all that's left is the Holder. And I guess that was all of your actions. So
Yep.
it is Holder's turn. He roars out, and you feel a chill run down your spine. He is going to... Let's see how this works. That's just that. Yeah, okay. He will go for a strike on Shari first, which is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Target the wrong person. Okay, that'll hit. That is 8 points of slashing damage. He's using his axe. And then I neglected to. He will then go for a second strike, this time with his claw. Also on Shari. That is a natural 20. For 8 points of slashing damage.
Shari's dead.
Oof.
That just straight up murder Shari.
Yep. 2 crits.
His claw cuts through her armor, tearing right through her chest. Shari falls to the ground, dead.
Son of a bitch.
Ah, there we go. Ugh. Oh no. I hate this.
It be how it be.
Why can't something's broken? Oh, I see. Okay. Njori. You watch as Shari falls before you.
Oh, son of a bitch. I mean, there's not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do at this point, but I will... Shit. I'm going to go ahead and play my fiddle to start with, to go ahead and get Inspire Courage going. Help us all feel a little bit better in this time of little concern. Second action is going to be to go ahead and draw my pistol, I suppose. And we're gonna
wait. Do you still have a hero point left, Shari?
No, I had to use mine up.
Did you? Okay. Damn.
Yeah, I would have said that otherwise. I was not going to let Shari die for no reason. But unfortunately, on a crit like that, I don't see any way to keep him up, especially since it was just physical attacks.
All right, sorry, you inspired courage.
And now we're going to go ahead and draw our pistol and take a shot. See if we can do anything to this guy. It's not a whole lot. 10 or 16 to hit, excuse me.
16 to hit him. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Not a whole lot, but we'll take 7 points of damage on that.
Every little bit of damage counts. Okay, 7 points. He's hurt, but still moving. He's bloodied. Is that your turn?
Oh, I'm sorry. That is the end of my turn. Yes.
That is the end of your turn. Femur.
Alright. I'm just gonna have the zombie shambler do its best, because I will sustain this. Do some attacks. Come on, zombie shambler. An 18.
18 will hit. Roll damage.
You can do it, little zombie. 7 damage.
7 points. Okay.
And it'll do it again.
Question, actually, before you
So-
do that.
Yes.
Can it grab? Doesn't it have grab like the other ones did?
Oh, yes, it can grab.
Yes, its second action is grab. It can if it grabs, it just automatically grabs.
Oh,
With that.
well, it should be grabbing, in fact.
Okay.
As a second
Well-
action. Because that will really
Well-
annoy it.
Second action is grab.
Yep,
It
grabbing.
grabs hold. You still have 2
Alright.
actions left.
I do indeed. Which one do I want?
You don't have a way to bring Shari back without, undeadifying her, right?
There is a way, but I don't think she will be the same.
Like I said, without undeadifying her. That was the whole concern.
Yes. We'll certainly have to drag her back somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ranged attack. I was reading something real quick. Alright. Crit success. I don't think it matters. Oh. I will try this. I think. Let's click. So I'm going to use this on Undead as well. This is a Fortitude saving throw.
Okay. It succeeds, but not crit succeeds.
Yes, the target is flat-footed for 1 round on a... Oh, I failed Fortitude on crit failure.
I don't think
so
anything happens on a
nothing
success for
happens.
undead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
nothing
You-
happens.
Okay. All right. You try to disturb its bones, but it is undisturbed.
Oh, that's the touch one, and you already sustained the spell this
Oh,
round,
you're
so you
right.
wouldn't
I
be
can't
able to
even
do
use
that
that
anyway.
spell.
Oh, you couldn't even use that
All
one,
right.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can pick a different thing.
I'll just give it the old electric archy. Good call. If I could click it.
One of those buttons.
Reflex save this time.
Reflex save. It fails. It takes full damage.
Good for me. Let's see. Takes 9. Ooh, what an excellent roll.
That's a good roll.
9 points of
That's
electricity
electric
damage. It staggers and kind of stumbles back against the wall. It's
It is
breathing.
grabbed.
Oh, you're right. It is grabbed.
Ain't going nowhere.
So yeah, it's not going anywhere. But who is also as he's like struggling against the grip of the other zombie, the wild blue light that is emanating off of him starts to swirl and surround Shari. Shari's body begins to twitch, and
Before that so this is some sort of spell that's happening, or is this just an effect?
this is not a spell. This is already taken
So,
hold.
Let me
So
ask you
what are you
this.
gonna do?
Well,
Yeah?
the reason I ask, and I've been sitting on this because nothing that this guy does, despite him making all sorts of noise, actually qualifies. Is this something that is an auditory or visual effect?
No.
Okay.
I'm adding auditory visual effects for flavor, but this isn't.
But if
isn't
it doesn't have any,
specifically.
that's absolutely fine. Okay.
Yeah. To both of your surprise, Shari begins to stand. She gets
Am I
back
surprised?
up. Are you surprised?
Is-
She gets back up on one knee. Her eyes no longer the beautiful golden hue they normally are, but an icy pale blue. Her skin is rapidly growing paler by the moment. And she stands to her full height, dragging her sword up with her.
Friend.
I don't think so anymore.
She is turned to look at you all. And well, actually, the white itself, it will say something under its breath, clearly commanding Shari. So Shari's first action is to stand. Second action is to grip the sword. The boss's second action will be to strike. Oh, actually, will be trying to escape this grapple, which is an athletics check. 15 against the zombies DC, which is also which is 16. So he doesn't break the zombie's grip. He will instead try to attack the zombie with his third action for an 18, which will hit. Even with everything, yep. That is 4 points of slashing damage to the zombie, plus an extra 5, so 9 total damage to the zombie. As he manages to get an axe chunk in. Njori, it is your turn.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. Okay. We're gonna keep Inspired Courage up, so we're gonna go ahead and do that another round.
You hear Shari's voice. Shari, you can say what you just said in chat.
He's on.
Boy, okay. I'm gonna have to back away. 'Cause I can't hit you from where I'm at. We're gonna back up into the corner and we're gonna be a wuss and we're going to cast shield and try and defend ourselves from the unfortunate onslaught that is likely to occur. While we try and get ourselves into a better position.
Femur.
Saying this, and I'm really not liking this white. And we're grabbed still. They're grabbed, so we're gonna.
They're still
try and
grabbed.
get a little bite, little nip. A 13.
13 is not enough. No. Is Inspire still up? No.
I just did Inspire Courage, yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, in that case,
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. That'll hit them. That is the exact one you needed.
6.
Oh, fuck. The zombie doesn't have... The zombie doesn't get inspired
never
courage. I
mind.
keep forgetting.
No.
I keep
But it should
forgetting.
go
No,
on
in
to.
Sorry.
It should go on to Femur.
Yes. Okay. No,
Yes,
that won't
Femur
hit. Sorry.
needs it.
My bad.
That's okay.
Yes. First strike is a miss.
I didn't use my hero point yet.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
so.
you
Can I
can
use it on
reroll.
the zombie?
Yeah, you can use it on the zombie. Why not?
Go, zombie, go.
He's on failing all the time.
And there, 24.
24 will crit. Roll critical damage.
Good. 22. Wow.
Nice.
Zombie
It's
just did
not.
the most
It's
it
really
can.
The
not.
zombie leaps on, tears into the creature. As it gets reduced to 0, it
Look at what
uses...
happens when things happen.
What?
Nothing. I mean,
Okay.
you know what happens with white stuff. Go ahead.
Sure.
Just remember. remember this.
Yeah, so when the white gets to 0, it does a reaction. It makes a strike before being destroyed, so it will try and strike back. It gets its final spite. 17 to hit your zombie, which will hit.
It does hit.
That is a total of 4 slashing damage back.
Which I think is enough, right?
We're still here. No.
Nice.
We got 2 HP.
It
Even
gives-
with +5.
It gives it 4 temp HP.
Yeah,
So it-
well, look who's still here. I can still get it, I think.
Okay, well, that was the first strike, I think.
It gets temp HP on a.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, it
What
does
it's
not gain
already
any... Oh, it does not get any temp HP. Sorry. No,
Yeah.
I'm dumb. I misread that thing.
That wasn't the
Okay.
thing I was concerned about.
Yeah, I misread the warning that it doesn't gain temp HP as it gaining temp HP. I'm silly. Sorry, so the white itself dies, or like yours zombie straps onto it, it's clawing at it. He like strikes it back with its axe, but then falls over the two of them like in a pile on the floor. Shari, you feel you feel a flash of lucidity. Your mind becomes your own. But you're dying inside. You're cold. You hurt.
Dom.
Are you alright, Shari?
No.
Somehow I didn't think so.
That-
Son of a bitch. We need to get you back. You gonna be okay to get back?
Let's finish this first.
No, we need to get you back now.
If we take any longer, there'll just end up being 2 corpses now.
Shari, there are plenty of corpses. I don't know what's going on with you, but whatever that was all about, and the fact that you're dead right now, right?
I might be.
That's the part that worries me. We should probably get back and talk to somebody if we can do something about this now versus waiting. Because we already got 2 corpses.
HP Shanther.
It'd take much longer than
You
we.
serious?
Well, all right. Well, let's get a move on then, because
Right.
this is worrying. I don't like this.
Okay.
I'm going to take a look through the ship then, I guess, see what we can find, because this is all messed up.
I don't know what happens to the. I guess I can dismiss the summon, but what if I don't?
It goes away after a minute, I think.
Yeah,
How long
after a
is
minute,
it?
it will just kind of fall apart.
Okay. Crumple.
It's like the
My friend.
goodbye, it says as it falls apart. It makes the little the dry bones noise from Mario.
Oh,
A little
great.
as it collapses into a pile of flesh.
Well, don't see anything else in here. I mean, guess I could search the body back there, see what's what, but
Yeah, there's not much here on this floor. There's chains, there's oars, but not a lot else.
I'm gonna peek my head up through the ladder this time instead of going right on through.
Okay. You kind of climb up a little bit and take a peek. I'll let you just do that. You can see that you're at the front of the ship. And behind you
The hell?
is a bed and where a woman is currently. She's very pale woman with like pale blonde hair, is asleep in a bed. She's just like on the deck of the ship. There's a small table. If you on the table, you can see like a few small pieces, like a mirror, a comb, a small box.
Does she look like she's freezing or anything? Just sleeping?
No, she seems like she's just sleeping normally.
And she's fine. We can leave.
I mean, I kind of agree with you in principle, but I'm more trying to figure out, while we're here, do you see any way of dealing with the problem that Skellig's having?
I don't see a portal around or anything, do I? That would come out in someone's tummy.
I want to try and figure out what's going on with this lady over here. Like, is she... I assume she's alive and asleep?
You hear her start to stir as you talk. The three of you have all come out on deck. No,
Yeah.
not really.
I'm okay.
She startles and pulls the covers close to her as she like shuffles to the headboard.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I guess we're here to rescue you, maybe? I don't know if you need rescuing, but if you do, we got a ride.
Rescuing me? This place is my tomb. Well, you shouldn't be here.
Does it? Why would it be your tomb?
It is the resting place of my husband.
Oh, was the zombie downstairs?
You have seen him then? Hjaldir.
Yeah, I
Hjaldir.
definitely saw him. Absolutely saw him, and that was all. We definitely saw him. Mm-hmm. He was down there.
She kind of eases a little bit.
What are you saying? You got past him? Somehow?
I mean, we are standing here, mostly. Shari's a little in a bad way. Look, here's the deal. We need to help one of our people who's currently freezing to death from the inside. And I'm going to guess whatever's going on here has something to do with it. Do you want to come with us and we'll figure this out someplace where it's not freezing?
No, I'm not going with you. Strange people.
You go and give me a diplomacy check to what's it called? Make an impression.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. That's gonna be under skills. Helps if I remember where those are.
After this first minute of conversation.
I'm gonna use my hero point and re-roll that since we're getting on. Slightly better. That is a total of 19.
Okay, she eases a bit,
I cannot leave here. I mustn't.
What's going to stop you?
The laws of my people. This is my fate. I cannot.
I know a place where the laws of your people mean absolutely nothing, and it's called Absalom. You are welcome to come join us there. It's not lawless, just, a little different.
But I cannot be with other people. I'm different.
She
How so?
looks hesitant.
You would not understand if you knew what I am capable of. It is best for me to stay here in this iceberg.
Ma'am, my friend here just died. I've seen some weird stuff today. So, considering the fact that my friend who's dead is standing right next to me, I don't think anything that you're going to be able to show me is going to blow my socks off. So feel free.
I am in... What is your term? I switch. It is my destiny to be frozen out here on the sea. I will only cause pain to anywhere that I am found.
Yeah, I've heard that before, I think. Several times, really.
But this cold, it does not bother me. I am fine.
It's Elsa.
Well,
Hey,
then,
she's
look.
pre Elsa.
Yeah, she predates it. Look, if you really insist on staying here, we'll leave you here, but I need something to go back and fix my friend with. You have any idea what would be causing somebody to be freezing from the inside? You got your fancy, you say your eye switch? Can you stop someone from freezing from the inside? Can we borrow you to do that? You can come back. We'll bring you back. If you really want. Just need to save our friend.
Freezing. It is likely because of that.
And she points at the helm of the ship.
Perhaps have they come into contact with a beacon of the north?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I know how my mother was a maker of these devices. I know its secrets. I could... I suppose I could help. If you say someone is hurt, I suppose there is a way. Yes, the runes. The runes. I can tell you. Do you have one already? Mine was. I'm afraid I've already given this one away to a man.
Oh. You gave
But
this one away.
Yes, to my savior. It was some many months ago. But if you have one yourself, I could perhaps teach you the ways of undoing this curse, perhaps.
Quick question. So you say your savior. Was that because your savior kept you from being immolated?
Yes, how do you know?
I'm starting to become familiar with the practices of certain peoples. But also, we may have a friend in common. This savior of yours is possibly the one who's dying right now, so...
Wait, he is the one afflicted. Oh,
If it's the one who came back with the lantern that's what caused him this problem in the first place.
oh no, then I must no. But if this is all my fault, I shouldn't have let him take it.
Look, if however you want to resolve this, the best way to do so is to come back with us and we can figure it out together. It's real damn cold in here.
I don't know if I can.
You can always come back. I don't think this place is going nowhere.
She looks down.
You're right. I shouldn't let the fear control me. Very well. I will go with you.
She gets out of the bed. She takes a step forward and then pauses and looks back and goes to her mattress and she lifts the mattress up and reaches in for like a small box that she takes and clutches to her chest as she approaches again.
I'm ready.
Everything? All right. Let's get the hell out of Dodge here.
Indeed.
Shari, you're looking a lot more pale than you ever did. Real concerning.
All right. Well, I can warp you guys.
Yeah, I think we're just going straight back.
You make your way back to the sail after some. I guess you have to do some steep climbing to get out. But you're able to make your way back to the sail where you see that the portal is still actively open, and you all jump through together.
I would have covered anything on our way out from Tyrus to that would have been identifying if he had anything on him.
Oh, yes, he does have a few things, so you can grab those.
Personal effects, stuff to return to a family, that sort of thing.
Yep. And the four of you make your way through the sail and out the other side, where Tirfir is elated.
Oh, you've returned already. You've not been gone long. Not even a turn of the hourglass, I don't think.
Right,
are you all okay? Are you? Oh,
And he sees Shari and,
oh, you do not look. Is she okay? Are you okay?
No.
yes,
Don't worry about me. Let's go take care of your master.
Yes, very, very well.
and the woman makes her way over to the lantern and kneels down.
These devices are too much trouble. We never should have made them.
And she lifts it up she kettlebell carries it with two hands.
Mhm.
Where is he?
Oh, he's upstairs.
Yeah, I can take you all to him. Did you guys find a solution? Or?
Njori just points at the woman. Speaking of the woman, I don't know if I got your name, ma'am.
My name is Natalia Yagevna, sorry. I have not said my name in a long time, and I forget my own pronunciation.
That's fair. I forget my own name sometimes, too.
Shari, while you're walking down the hall, not being in that cold place is very... So you now feel like you've left a great comfort. The warmth of these rooms, this castle, feels cloying, feels painful. Your eyes have a hard time staying open in the face of the flames that flicker in the hallways. You feel as if you could sweat, or like you feel like you should be sweating, but you don't seem to be able to produce any. Your hands feel frigid. You can like barely move your fingers. You can definitely just feel your entire body like freezing from within. And there's the whole time there's this kind of like bubbling anger that's filling your heart. That's eating away at every time somebody speaks. There's this like kind of background urge to be annoyed, even though you don't feel like you should be annoyed. So you're able to suppress these feelings for now, but you feel very hollow right now. You can't even feel your heart beat. You know your heart's not beating. The blood is not coursing through your veins anymore. You are, for all intents and purposes, a walking corpse. But as you guys make your way into Skeld's chambers, Natalia runs forth as best she can, carrying this heavy-ass lantern.
Oh, good, we are not too late.
And she moves and sets it up on the chair beside him, and activates the lantern while facing him, while it's facing him, and chants some ancient Skaldic words. Skald, is that what their language is? Skaldic words. And the light changes from a bluish hue to an orange. And Skeld seems to... He was like basically completely frozen, curled up in like a fetal position on the bed. But his whole posture seems to like relax. His forehead begins to like actually drip sweat, where it seemed to have stopped perspiring moment prior. His flesh becomes a normal pinkish hue, and she breathes a sigh of relief.
We've done it. We are not too late. Thank you, strangers.
Suppose you're welcome, Dahlia. I mean, we were kind of doing it for ourselves. Skell's one of ours. Jackass as he may be sometimes.
Well, here, I cannot... I was hoping to maybe use these to build a new life, find myself a new boat or something, but I think these are better served in your hands.
And she hands you the small box that she had taken from her bed.
Oh. I mean,
please, split it amongst yourselves. Or perhaps if your friend is feeling sick, maybe a doctor could help. I do not know. Are you okay? You do not look well. You are looking worse.
It's all right. What will you do now?
I would like to speak to him.
She says, looking at Skeld.
I have questions for him. Perhaps... I do not know. But maybe I should try to find a new way that is not what I had been doing. Maybe there is something worth living for after all.
Dreams can sustain you even when everything else feels lost.
think you are right. Do you mind, sir, if I stay here?
Not at all, Miss Natalia.
I'm sure the master would not mind a pretty lady such as yourself here. And we have plenty of spare rooms in the manor. You can take your pick for the time being. Certainly the master will give you his own reward for what you have done. I do not need a reward. I just wish to talk to him again. That is all.
And she just makes her way over by the bed and like, puts a hand on it.
Well, I think I'm going to leave y'all to that. Shari, we need to get back to seeing somebody and get healed up. And
Before
I think we're going to take that lamp with us, too.
Before you go, the Tearfear runs to fetch a piece of paper, scribbles down some stuff on it, and brings it back.
Here's a confirmation that you've completed your task.
Yeah, right.
Should the Pathfinder Society need it. Thank you for all
I'm
that
sure
you've
they
done.
come by and just talk to Skellig themselves, so...
Of
Validate
course.
your parking.
Yes. Your parking has been
cart
validated.
outside with the empty barrel in it now. Did y'all? What did you do with that corpse that we kind of left here last night? Somebody take that away.
To be honest, it's been rotting in the yard. I'll need to figure something out soon.
I mean, Femur, do you want us to take that with us? Would that be useful for you at all?
Yes. Femur will take it.
I mean, we've got the cart and we got a barrel we can shove it in, so we'll just take that off your hands and don't worry about it. It's
Well,
fine.
you're more than welcome to it. Have fun. And if you need anything in the future, please do not hesitate.
Well, let's get the heck out of here.
Okay.
Shari needs to get saved or whatever the hell we even do with... What do we even do about this?
Well,
Some men have all the luck.
And try to see what's happened.
you guys make your way back to the Grand Lodge. You discover that inside the box that Natalia had given you is a set of golden bars. They're like long, thin bars of gold from Irisen, which is her homeland. And they are worth a pretty penny. Unfortunately, what is also worth a pretty penny is bringing Shari back to life, should you all wish to do it.
Femur has no opinion on this.
So the answer is yes, but only because I don't think there's an archetype in the Book of the Dead for white. Otherwise, it would have been like, hell yeah, keep that.
Shari the White.
I don't know if Shari wants to stay as a white.
Yeah, that's
But-
also fair.
I was looking at. I was trying to look through the archetypes to see. Maybe this would be an interesting twist for her to become undead.
Exactly. It's a really neat idea. It's just unfortunately white isn't one that we can work with. Vampire
Yeah,
or something, maybe, but
Yeah, white is pretty unworkable, unfortunately.
this is straight up evil.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long before Shari is going to just turn into a ball of rage and want to kill everything. But you return to the Pathfinder Society, give your report to, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Adril Hestrom.
Adril Hestrom, who agrees that Shari does in fact not look well, and that he gets some clerics over. They'll need to buy some diamonds and get some stuff going for a resurrection ritual.
It's gonna have to be a true resurrection, I think.
Yes, probably. But I'll sort that out later. In the meantime, your mission was a success.
Yay!
At the cost of Shari's life, you have managed to defeat
But now Shari
the
has
frozen
a
fingers
new
of
life.
midnight. That's true.
As a
But yeah.
full horrible way.
That I guess is the end of the scenario, and it has gotten quite late. I'm so sorry, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Hope you all had fun. Maybe at some point we'll do a follow up, and you can see what's happened to Shari the White in the future. In any case,
It has so many.
good night, everybody. Have a lovely evening. Farewell. Yeah, bye-bye.